smoking.
It's cold.
Smoking?
It's cold.
It's cold as hell. It's like 20 degrees out right now, and we're out here in Craig's garage, and it is demo day.
Yeah.
So take a look at this. Craig already got a lot of work done. We'll throw some video time lapses or whatever Craig had.
Flashback.
All right, guys. So I'm working solo today. Well, not so solo. Got my daughter with me, but I got the old engine sold, so I gotta get that out. I got the wheels and tires sold. Yeah. I got the front wheels I need to get off of here. So I'm gonna basically chop off the back of the frame because that's going bye-bye. Get rid of these wheels and tires so I have more room for activities so we can get this thing going. So this is just a little solo thing today. All right, it doesn't look like much right now, but engine's out, wheels and tires are off, rear axle's out. So hang tight till the end of this video. We're gonna have the mock-up done, you know, engine, trans, everything kind of staged in the car, and you're really gonna see where this is going. And the ride height will kind of be there because it's gonna be resting almost on the ground. So the picture's gonna start to paint itself in a sense. So stay tuned.
Several days later.
When he tore out the Volkswagen engine, we got that gone. The Volkswagen trans. Got it cut up quite a bit, and then we got all the goodies. So, Craig, tell them what we got.
All right, so we got this 5.3 LS. I already cleaned it up. It was nice and dirty from a junkyard. Got a 4L60E out of Corvette. Got a bell housing to adapt it. Got a low profile oil pan. Got a new tubing die. Got an entire rear end for a Corvette. So this thing is, oh, and a whole pile of tubing.
So basically what you're telling me is this is going to be mostly C5 Corvette in the rear end.
Yeah.
So
yep.
It's going to be sick. This thing already, I'm just going to show you. I know there's no motor back here, but you can understand how light this car is. Okay? I mean, it is going to be light.
Yeah, very light.
So have this beast behind it, even naturally aspirated. I know we're a death by boost, but turbo in this thing, this is going to be lighter than your car.
Oh, yeah.
So with that being said, it's gonna be nasty.
Hey, there's a engine strapped to your car, basically.
Like, hey, you got some bars around your engine.
Yeah.
And a seat in front of it.
Yeah.
And right now, so CT Fletcher did make a change. This is going to be going from a 2-seater to a 1-seater. So, which kind of is good, right? Because this frame is already very narrow.
Yeah.
And it would be difficult getting two big guys.
I'm gonna stand in here.
Yeah. To give a little bit of perspective. It'd be really difficult to get two guys in there.
There's one guy.
Craig, how tall are you?
5'10".
Okay.
CT's 5'11", I think.
Yeah, and he's got big old broad shoulders. And
yeah, he's beefy. I'm skinny like a twig. So 1-seater. Now that I'm actually sitting here, I was really down this, but it doesn't look too bad 1-seater.
No, and once you have it all down, once you get a big dude behind it, that I mean, his sons are big guys, like they're all built, man.
Yeah.
So having this with a 1-seater will be cozy for them as a 1-seater to get in and out of. You getting your beef on?
Yeah. Warm it up. Freaking cold.
It is very cold.
I hate winter. All right, so I got the old oil pan off. I've already looked in the oil. I don't see any metal flakes, which is good. Got the new oil pan. Quite a height difference there. I'm gonna check all the mains and stuff while I'm in here. And then Cole's over here. He already chopped the back end of the car off. Hey guys, we finally got this thing mocked up. Check it out. Oh yeah.
It's just sick.
Obviously you'd be leaning back a little bit more than that, but your back is hurting, so none of that. But yeah, check this thing out. So this is what we've done. We put the disc brake conversion kit on it with the drop spindle. We temporarily mounted the front end a little bit higher than what it was before. We have cut everything out of this thing that does not belong. We got the engine, trans, rear end, all in line. So now we just gotta do is weld up some tubing.
Yes.
Get this thing a roller. We just need some wheels and tires. We already have the steel right there. All right, so for people that are new to the channel that haven't seen this thing yet, check out the other videos. I'll put the link above, but let me just go over it real quick on the rear end of this. So it's an LS53 LM7 truck engine, iron block. We've got a bell housing to adapt the 4L60E to the Corvette transmission with a C5 Corvette rear end. So this is gonna make up the entire rear end. And then the front end is off of a 60s era Volkswagen Bug. It had drum brakes on the front. Now we have disc brake because more power means you need to stop better. And then the tubing is all 1.5 inches. We got more 1.5 inches over here. This thing's gonna be low. You wanna show them one more time, Cole?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Just kind of get an idea of how low it is. I know you guys saw him sitting in it before, but it's gonna be low.
If you think about it, we're gonna be probably about like this.
Yeah.
And we're gonna create, so our original plan was to use those seats up there, which is a race style seat, but geometry wise, whatever you wanna call it, just isn't gonna work out right.
Yeah.
So with what we have here, we're gonna need to create our own kind of tub essentially for this so that we can get this. And I'm not gonna be sitting like this. You're gonna be sitting like
In the middle.
this. I just didn't wanna sit on.
Yeah, that'll hurt.
It kind of sucks.
Right on your tailbone.
But that's where you're gonna be sitting dead center, give you some arm room. And like Craig said, if you haven't already checked out another video, we did a blue tape mock-up for the frame. So we actually have the slants that we're gonna do, the kind of the styling of the bar we're gonna roll, and give you a better perspective of this. What's really kind of cool, now that I'm looking at this, that motor is not gonna sit very high.
No, it's gonna be tucked in.
Almost equal to your head. So this thing is gonna be,
Low.
all of it's gonna be very low.
You wanna do some Fast and Furious stuff, you know, driving in a semi, this is the car for it.
This is the car. You're gonna, a tire. That's all this thing's gonna be height-wise, is a tire. What, a 30, 31?
Probably 31 inch tall,
31 inch
somewhere
tall
there.
tire.
Yep.
That's the height of this car. Yeah. GT40, 40 inches high. Try 31. That's
Hell yeah.
You want to talk about something there.
So what do you think, Cole?
This thing's gonna be wicked. FYI, CT, when you see this, this is we're basically just informing you that we can no longer give this to you. So we're really sorry. We like it too much and we just can't give it up. So I'm being serious. This thing is freaking sick. I know that's kind of like a joke.
Yeah, we're falling in love with this thing.
We're kind of tempted to even say like, hey man, you mind if we just keep this here?
Just kidding, CT. We couldn't do that, even though
we really want to.
We want to, but this is for you. And hell, maybe we'll build another one similar to it. We won't copy it though, because you want one of a kind, you're gonna get one of a kind. Hey, we're gonna end it off there, guys. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It helps us out, and you get to enjoy our videos that are later to come.
Comment, please comment. Tell us what you think. That's gonna be awesome. So,
thanks, guys.
catch you next time.